but it's closed in. So we partner with Urban Harvest. So every season, so about 4 times a year, we get seedlings, we get fertilizer, and we're actually a hub for them. So everyone from the southeast side of Houston that has a community garden, which there's probably anywhere from 50 to I think 80 gardens that are signed up on the southeast side of town, they'll come and they'll receive transplants, and that's what they do. So they'll receive transplants, fertilizers. Sometimes we have trees that we give away. It's all different kind of things that they have to just help different community gardens thrive. Let me see if right here, that's the wrong way, sorry. This is the outside of our garden. I love that we have the monarch butterfly because we grow a lot of milkweed in our garden. So that is one of the butterflies that you will see regularly there. Our plot sizes, this is like phase 1 of Vince Bayou. And our plot sizes are approximately 100 square feet. We have fruit trees. You can see all the different kinds of fruit trees. Pears, plums. We do not have oranges. I need to update that. We have peaches. We have figs. We have apples now of 2 different kinds. We also have grapes. And we have cherries. We have banana trees. So we're constantly adding. We also have an area for relaxation. The idea is to get, Parks decided to start this program because during COVID they saw the need that people needed more green spaces to go outside, and gardening just kind of went hand in hand with that. People wanted to garden and, see what they could grow. So we went from 12 to currently the 24 that we have, and at the end of hopefully next week we'll be adding another 20 plots. So this is the new section. The first section focused on how much we could grow and what space we could grow. This second section of Vince Bayou is focusing on building community. We'll have like a stage up in the corner there. We also have an education garden that I'll be able to show you guys pictures of. It's going to be open more for community, and we'll have an additional 20 plots, which right now we've been at 100% capacity for the last 2 years since I've been on board. And we do always have a waiting list. So the city saw that there was a need that we needed to build more garden beds for more families to come and garden. Like I told you, the plot sizes, are 4 by 25 feet. The new ones will be a little bit smaller, 4 by 10, but they're still very adequate for growing lots of stuff. So,
people get their own plot?
yes, you get, so the way it works is you would go through Parks and Recs. There's a little app. You sign up and you reserve a plot. And it's $40 for the whole year. That includes the dirt, it includes fertilizer, and I get the good stuff. And it also includes, like, you don't pay water bill or anything when you're out there. And you also get the community, like, we're always giving away free seed. We've been great. We're funded through Urban Harvest. Tractor Supply gave us a large donation of seed, so I'm able to distribute seed everywhere I go. And we, if you want to grow something, the hardest thing I tell everyone every day about gardening is that your garden needs to see your shadow. As long as your garden sees your shadow and you're there to do the time, your garden is going to flourish. That's just the way it works. And if you're not successful, there's always lots of help, and there's tools out there that you can work with. We have a tool shed with all the tools. We have water hose. I mean, it's just a wonderful place that you can go out there and just simply be outside and garden and grow things. This is the educational garden. This is where I'm hoping, it's just starting, so things are just starting to come out. You can see on there. And every bed has a different veggie growing or a rooted herb or something. We'll have the greenhouse to use year round in there. So hopefully once it gets cold, I'll still be able to grow tomatoes inside the greenhouse. We'll still be able to grow our peppers. The goal for this garden is to be able to teach classes at least once a season or once a month. We've got to see, because gardening takes a lot of patience. Things don't grow as fast as we'd like them to. But I'd like to have as many people as I can be able to sign up, come in the garden, work in the garden, either weed something, clean something, help grow something, tend to something, but also be able to harvest and take something home that they participated in. If you guys have any questions, please ask. So, okay. We also, this is a new extension, we have a greenhouse. This greenhouse will be primarily for all of our gardeners. They're gonna have, it has like areas in there. You guys can label your own starts, and it'll be just somewhere where you guys can grow year round as long as you mark it. That is also a stage. They're hoping that we can do garden presentations out there, or just even have kids out there performing, any kind of thing that'll draw. Like I said, phase 2 is focusing on community. So we're really looking to bring people outside and to enjoy the space that we've created. It's always so peaceful there and quiet, and it's really a nice group. We have a great group of gardeners.
What kind of material is that greenhouse? It looks almost like it's metal.
It's metal, and it's like some kind of like plastic. I don't know what kind of material.
It looks like it's metal, but it's actually see-through. It's plastic.
It's plastic.
It's aluminum frame with it's a plastic.
Yeah.
Almost like a
plexiglass, but it's
It's
clear.
really thick.
It's a good. I'm hoping it'll last us a couple of seasons. We had a budget, okay. I'm really.
That one's gonna last you longer than the one you have.
And the other one in the
I know.
educational area.
I know. These. What was that?
I'm her husband.
Yeah. We should probably say half of the people here are already my gardeners. They're just my cheer squad. They're already part of the garden. So.
I'm Mark. I'm with the library.
Please to meet you.
Yeah.
Very nice to meet you, sir.
So, but I think the stage actually on April 3rd, the Pasadena High School is coming out and they're painting a mural, because we are funded through Parks and Recs, but we also received a large grant from Chevron, and so Chevron wanted a mural there. They commissioned Pasadena High School art students, juniors and seniors. They'll actually be out there painting the mural that they designed. So that back wall will have a mural, and we're hoping that the lattice will serve as a living, growing mural. Like, we're going to have living green things on it, plants and stuff. That's all still being designed, but it'll be over hopefully by the middle of March, and everything will be done. We've been working on this for a year, so it's really exciting to see things come to life. This is our Zen garden area. We have a freestanding little library there, and then that's often an area, we have healing herbs in there, like in echinacea. We have lemongrass, we have jasmine, roses, we have eucalyptus, we have lavender, all there, and that garden is for everyone. So everyone can sit there, harvest what they want. We do have rules, like, make sure you think of others when you take just what you need, but that area is open, and it's also open to do whatever you want. People pray there, people listen to music there. There's all kinds of good conversations that happen in that little spot.
Yoga.
Yeah, we do yoga out there. There are someone that bring their yoga mats and sit out there and lay on the mat. And no, there's no program. It's kind of like whatever. Yeah, it'll just be an
It'd be nice for
impromptu.
somebody to set up, though.
It would be great to have like a real instructor come out. Normally it's just a YouTube video and a couple of ladies. We've done breathing works out there. We've done different things. just after you're gardening, someone will say, hey, wouldn't it be nice, let's stretch, or oh, my back hurts, let's do this, and there you go. So I think as we grow in a community, we'll have more things to offer people. Right now, there's 24 of us, we're still pretty small, but I mean, we do lots of things in the
I
garden.
cooked some hot dogs out there.
Yeah, we do have a barbecue
Yes.
pit.
Cooked
So we
some
have,
hot
like I
dogs.
said,
Yeah, that was
yeah,
cool.
that was nice. We have the orchard trees. We have about, like I said, 20. I think we have more than 20, but I can't count right now. But we have more than 20 fruit trees. So we have, like I said, all kinds of varieties of fruit. We're always looking to add fruit.
We didn't lose very many in the freeze either.
We didn't lose any this year. The only thing we lost was blueberries.
Oh,
So,
Really?
yeah, we had 2 blueberries and they're gone. But I didn't. And like I said, I'm not a professional gardener. I started gardening maybe about 4 years ago. I've taken lots of classes and I have a lot of certifications through Urban Harvest, but I'm learning as I go too. And the city's so great. They're so kind. They're not too judgmental of me. But I didn't know blueberries need lots of acid in their they need a higher pH soil. So I had them in regular soil, just planted in the dirt. We're all clay here. So they weren't thriving, and then with the freeze, they just. So we were sad. We lost them. I'll try them again later. We'll see. But our apples are doing good. Our pears are doing well. So
they were so good last
we'll
year.
get figs. So we do have chickens. We currently only have 1 chicken, the one that I'm
Nugget.
holding, Chicken Nugget. We're looking to revamp that program. Again, that was something that we didn't know a lot about. So chickens in this area are really hard to keep. So we're working to revamp that program, but we do have 1 chicken. She's great pest control. She's great companionship in the garden. She eats things out of people's garden. Sometimes there are bugs, and that's great, and sometimes it's your veggies. And I just remind
She
people,
loves strawberries.
I just remind people she lives there, and this is her house. We just get to come play in the garden. So, but it's nice. She's not always loose. She's only loose if we have someone there that can work with her. So she does lay eggs. She lays 3 to 4 eggs a week. She does. I didn't know. I just learned, but they go broody. So for like about 3 or 4 months, they had laid no eggs, and I thought she was sick. No, that was just her off period. She was taking a break.
That's her habitat.
Yeah. So we got bees. Like I said, in March of last year, we got bees. We have set up for 4 hives, but there is a phenomenon going on in the United States right now. And hives are leaving. The swarms are just leaving. They don't know why. There's not a sickness. They didn't die. They're just saying that they leave the hive and they don't come back. So our beekeeper has been working very hard. We currently have 2 hives and a half, I call it, because she was out there just yesterday. I couldn't add those pictures, but she was out just yesterday. She had a swarm, and we have proof that we have a little queen bee being born. So that hive should be productive. And she said she's going to work really hard at getting a 4th hive for us. So we may not be able to harvest honey this year, but hopefully, maybe in August, we might be able to have a small harvest. So it's really great. We get to work with her. It's nice when Francisca's out there. She's part of a program through Zimlami. It's a community garden for African women from like a refugees garden, and they actually run their garden and they sell their produce, and that's how they make their living. So she went through a program, and being a beekeeper is how she makes her living here in America. So it's really nice. We get to see their garden, they get to see our garden, and she comes and takes care of our bees. So.
You, right, Mary?
Yeah, that was me in the beehive. I put on the suit maybe about half the time she's out there, and she'll talk to me and show me what's going on so I can give good reports. This is our our rec superintendent, Jason, he harvested those carrots from our garden. This is another small harvest from another person's garden. We also have like a scale, if you look behind there, where we weigh our produce. It's kind of a game with us, but it helps us to get more grants if they know that we're really producing stuff. So I want to say about 60% of my gardeners use this. Yeah, those are really good carrots. They were really good carrots. I think I made carrot bread with those. So, yeah. And then these are also some of our gardeners. We teach lots of different classes out there. Like just this past week, I had over 40 kids from May Smith Elementary out there, and we did a composting class. They did 4 different activities in the garden. And we had, it was wonderful because the recreation centers actually came out and they helped me with the kids. And we were able to share composting. They did a Zen activity in the Zen garden. They helped plan our pollinator bed that I got cleaned up. It was just a really good time. They had fun. Everybody went home and said they wanted to be gardeners, from what I heard. So it's nice when everyone wants your job. So this is some more different tours, different classes that come out here to visit. And we also, I like to brag, but back in, I think, November, we won the Pasadena Chamber of Commerce Beautification Award. So they came, they gave us a little plaque. It was a nice day. Lots of photo opportunities. A lot of these are our gardeners that were able to make it that day, and different people from the recreation department that received the award. So this is our information. If you guys would like to join us or get anything else. Does anyone have any questions? That's a monarch butterfly if anyone wants to know.
If you did apply, you talked about you need to see your shadow. What kind of commitment is that?
Oh, I have a rule. I have a thing that I make everyone sign in blood, making sure that they're going to come take care of their plot once we. No, we have rules, and then I'll go. We have an orientation, so they'll come because we're a locked-up garden. Being the area that we're in, we need to make sure that we're safe. We don't go out after nighttime. I try, we're locked up, so you go in and you lock yourself. You have a code. Everyone has that code. You're not to share it with anyone, but you lock yourself in, and then you're able to garden freely. Even people with small children, because it's locked up, it's confined. All you have to do is really worry about the ants, or if they're going to go take someone else's veggies, which that might happen, but that's okay. But yeah, so I'll go through an orientation with someone and kind of show them where all the tools are, show them all the different codes, make sure they know, what water hose they're going to use, and they roll it up afterwards, and we talk about their plot. I assign their plot numbers. Plot numbers are labeled, so they'll know which one's theirs. They'll sign the rules that they understood them. We keep them on file. We try and sign rules every year, and then, like I said, it's $40 for the year. I'm not 100% sure with the new plots being smaller, if the city is going to make it an exception and make them smaller, make it a smaller fee. Yeah, those are things, I would just still say $40 is worth it because you're growing so much stuff in such a short little space. And then the free water alone and free seeds and just everything else that you guys get from the garden.
So right now, are you just looking for volunteers, or are there like plots that are available?
There are no plots available, but I'm getting signups. My idea is these plots will be built April 3rd. We have Chevron coming. We have all the supplies out there. So I would love to have people there on April 3rd and them go through orientation right in front of Chevron, right in front of my bosses, and have people be able to get their stuff. I'm even already planning to get transplants,
Actually cheer them
so.
on to, hey, build them up quicker.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so I would, you know, I wanna have, right now I have about 10 people on my wait list. Yeah, I have 10 people that are waiting for their plots to be built, and then we're going to, okay, so, well, I don't know if we need to go back, we'll go back. Yeah.
3.5 inches. Yeah,
No,
bigger
it's a
than a
big
normal
egg.
chicken egg.
So, that's, like I said, my information, I have right here, I brought this because it's a great planting guide, like what you can plant right now. I know a lot of people don't know that, and even me, this is like my 3rd season actively growing in the garden. It's just a great reminder. Also, this is an article that my boss wrote up, and they published it, so I'm like, I'm gonna show it to the whole city. I told him, this is the pictures right there. He doesn't like this picture. So, yeah, it's Jesus. So, he tried to send them pictures of his carrots only, and they were like, sir, we need a picture of you. And then they asked me, and I sent them this picture, so.
Oh, you're the carrot guy.
Yeah, so this is just a good planting guide. And then if you wanted to scan the QRC code, right here, there's a QRC code here. I'm sorry, I'm
There was a
sorry.
lady growing watermelon out there. I mean, big.
Tanya can grow watermelons.
Yes, that lady can grow some watermelons.
So, what is,
Every.
she does.
She's very, she has a green thumb, I'll tell you that.
Okay, let's see. Oh, I did it. I'm going the wrong way. I wanted to show you this last picture.
So you
There we
said there's
go.
24 people on the wait list right now?
No, there's 24 gardeners right now.
Oh, okay.
Now, there's 10 people on the wait list, but I have 20 gardeners available.
Okay,
So,
so you sign up right now.
You'll sign up right now, and I would tell you, if not by the end of this week, by the end of next week, definitely by this week, Jasmine, I would be like calling you and telling you, hey, come meet me at the garden, you know, and let's get your plot. So that's pretty, I mean, I'm anxious to get, because we're right in the middle of grow season. So this is a sweet potato that was grown that was grown this November. We harvested in one plot, one lady harvested 189 pounds of sweet potatoes. So it was a sacrifice though, because half of her plot she just grew these vines and they were everywhere. And even the guys that do our yard, they were like, I was like, you can cut them, and they were like, they just keep growing, what's in there? And when we finally got in there and dug, I mean, the potatoes were so big. They were huge, and they were the sweetest potatoes. And she shared, because she was one woman, she was by herself. She was like, I'm taking 2 for me and 3 for my mom, and she was like, I don't know what to do with the rest of these. So everyone had sweet potato for a long time in our table. They were just like all over. I should have taken a picture of that, but yeah. So, yeah, we are organic. Well, when you do orientation, we'll tell you we're an organic free garden. I don't even let the guys, when they treat the grounds where they're not allowed to put any, we don't put, because we eat from everything in the garden, so there's no chemicals there.
So anytime you make coffee, save the crops, because it kills things.
Yeah.
I need
So,
to start saving it at work.
I went by really fast with this, I'm sorry guys, but that's it, that's what I have.
Your banana peels and stuff like the oranges, just save it all up and just throw it in the compost.
It's hard to train.
It is hard to train myself. I get my
So I'm
ears full
signing
all
up
the
right
time.
now, but should I show up on April 3rd?
If you want to, we'll be there, in the morning from 8 to 11. That's when the event's going on, Chevron will be there, you're more than welcome to come. If you signed up, you'll already be on there. And we'll, like I said, you're more than welcome to sign up. You can help actually build your bed if you want to, because they'll be there, so